Wow. Project Booty's reach went way up.
I don't like you.
I just tried to confirm that action. It won't let me. Alright, chat. I kind of want to have this fight, but I kind of want to have this fight as a real fight. I'm pretty sure if I just sit here, we're going to just kill it with Miklas before the owlbears can reach me. Yeah. Okay. Let's I don't want to cheese. I have no the fun of the game is the fight, so let's not cheese the fight. Even if it's unintentional. All right.
I'll go ahead. Enemy near.
Wait, was stealth? Are all enemies stealth now? You come from, you little bastard.
A solid plan.
Okay. Who's this? Brackus? What do these things use? They're weak to will. I want my resources for the terrifying owlbears. So... acid?
I still got it.
Oh, come on. He just... I hate that interaction. So Thaddeus fell down. That he doesn't even move. His centerpiece is still there. This fucker attacked him when he fell. You can't even do that. That's not even a thing. Right? There's like some confirmation. Unless it's some like teamwork feat that I don't know about that like confirms when you get to like do something. Greater trip? No. This greater trip that's a little bit more reasonable. Thaddeus is almost dead again from the starting fight here. I can't really do anything to prevent that. He will die in this position. Fortunately. The fucking dwarf. That. A greater werewolf. Any of them wounded? Not really.
Out of my way!
Nice. Right, the problem I think is I'm pretty sure Thaddeus is in reach of this thing. Right. Yeah, Bliss wants to attack there. Do I have any way to disable? Like I don't, right? This thing doesn't disable, right? You can use it. No, not that one. That one. Use your feet to make it attack this effect. Plus one after fire. We use charisma on this character. If fails the saving throw, stun for 1 round. And that'd actually be really good. The DC is atrocious. What type of save is this, chat? First we have to hit. Then it's 10 plus 3 plus wisdom modifier minus 1. Like 13. It's fortitude? Oh. Okay. Could have said fortitude. Alright, plus 12. They can't possibly fail that then.
Forwards.
Alright. This thing, we gotta deal with this. Brackus has some spell resources. I kind of want to grease for the next fight. I can try 1 glitter here. If I blind this guy, which I just failed to do, then we could have stood up with Thaddeus. Still delaying here. This guy goes next, right? Thaddeus gets... we probably lose Thaddeus here and I'm forced to reload is probably what happens, but we'll see.
A mere flesh wound.
No, only attacked once. Good. Alright, who's this? That's Cleric. No, it's not. Oh, it's Thaddeus again. It's delay again. Alright, cleric's up here. Really need this thing dealt with. Guess that's an accuracy buff on Miklas then.
Out of my way!
Excuse me. Alright. What do we have here? Full attack. Already buffed. About as good as it gets.
Run them through.
Good hits. Can I get in there? No, not really.
Aim carefully.
How do we kill this? A lot of health left. Don't have a snowball. We might have some sort of damage spell. We have to roll on evocations in this character though, because AT plus, not AT, it's the subclass of wizard. I guess acid's probably about as good as it is. We don't have to roll on this one. Seven.
Oh,
Okay, that's down but not killed, so that's fine. Okay. Worried about him being killed. More wargs? Yeah, we found some more wargs. Sucks not to have. Sucks when one of my damage dealers goes down in the first round like that. Trip is so powerful against us. It's so difficult to control. I'm not getting sneak attack on this guy though, right? But I still need him dead first.
Let's hear you cry.
Good. Okay. One round too late to save Thaddeus though. What's that? Going after Miklas. Is he blind too? Yeah, he's definitely blind.
Attack.
Alright, what do we know about greater werewolves? Be fucking unkillable, aren't they? Greater werewolf, blind, glittered, flat-footed because of blind. Chaotic fighter, chaotic evil human. Fighter. Not a beast. 7 experience, flat-footed, 25, medium AC, 10 DR, exception silver. Doesn't seem that bad. Okay.
smear them.
Good hold person, except I don't have hold person on my bar anymore. I don't prepare hold person anymore because it's so bad.
Die!
Physically block him. We'll miss into blur is pretty funny.
A solid plan.
Big hits there.
I'll split you in half.
Out of my way!
Alright. Got a level up out of it. Nice. Anything good on him? Brick longsword, some warg pelts, food.
No fear.
Alright. 5 level ups is pretty nice. This map has been great. Lots of fun fights in general. Good resource usage. Nice dense fights. Alright. Do the easy ones. Layer 7. Are these gonna be easy? Alright. I need water. We're gonna do level ups. Back in a minute. Alright, chat, I have returned. What do we have? We have level ups. Okay, Slayer. Nice. What do we get? We get studied target as a swift action is awesome. One of the reasons why we went Slayer over... This is the defined... There were two reasons why we went Slayer over Vanguard, or whatever the fuck it's called, or the other type of Slayer, why we went Pure Slayer. And one of them was study target swift, right? And the other one is the earlier perk point. Or feat point. Alright, so we get our standard feat here. And somewhere, I had shit written down for what we wanted. Maybe not. We work through this every time. Okay, so we get the third portion of... We're just doing bow feats here, right? Because the third portion of... Dude, it would really be nice to actually have these online. They come online at 10, 3 levels from now, right? So accomplished sneak attacker, reasonable, clustered shot. Oh, we're looking at many shot, aren't we? Or deadly aim later. Deadly aim is minus accuracy again, which is kind of shit. Many shot, when making a full attack with a bow, you may first attack fires 2 arrows. The attacks hit, both arrows hit. Apply precision-based damage and critical hit only once for this attack. Isn't that good? Damage bonuses from using composite bow with higher strength apply each time. No, it's okay. The fact we don't get double sneak attack off this is a little bit annoying. Deadly aim is okay, but I really don't think I'd take... I'm very dubious of accuracy penalties on this difficulty. So, like, you see how often we're missing targets? Like, I don't really want to add minus accuracy to all of my attacks. Clustered shots is DR reduction. Shot is good if it gets to apply static modifiers like deadly aim. I think there's arguments for all 3 of these, right? Actually 4 too, because this is just one extra. This is 1d6 per attack, and we attack 3 times per round. Going 3d6 damage dice is pretty fucking sick. Good damage, but I mean, just because what is a d6? D6 is 3.5 average. Not deadly aim, right? So it's probably many shot. Even though annoyingly we don't get additional sneak attack here. That's okay. I think it's better than deadly aim. That's fine. All right. Many shot, I'll shoot 4 arrows. Yep. But you see the problem, right? The problem is our character has already 2d6 worth of sneak attack damage per hit, and many shot doesn't get that extra one. So instead of getting an actual 4th arrow, we get like 3.5 arrows. Okay. 1. All right, our Arcane Trickster. It's leveling up as well. Okay, Arcane Trickster level 3, apparently. What is impromptu sneak attack? Get 1 consumable. Sure. Feet here as well. Points here. I keep hoping to be able to use magic device, but I think it may have been a mistake taking this on this character. The idea was right. We have a lot of floating stat points. We can level up a bunch of things, but I think in implementation it's too bad because of the charisma. It never gets high enough to actually use it. I've yet to find a reasonable level scroll I can use this with. I'm a little... I think use magic device was ultimately a mistake on this character. Right, feat wise, we are level 7 on our debuff caster. I'm quite tempted to just grab greater spell focus now. What is SR? We took precise shot and accomplished sneak attacker. Accomplished sneak attacker was to get into AT. Point blank got us precise shot. Precise shot lets us cantrip into melee. We're already elf. We're not worried about spell resistance. This character already have improved initiative as a pet. So we're not getting the bonuses of perk improved initiative, but we are getting 4 initiative out of the familiar, right? I know there's a feat for it, but the whole point of taking elf was that we got it free without the feat until much later. Especially since we are a conjuration specialized disable caster here, right? Which means that a lot of our rolls ignore spell resist anyways. Yeah, that's the I'm trying to figure out any alternatives to that, Jeremiah, because that's what I'm looking at too. This greater spell focus conjuration seems insanely good for us. Where is spell focus conjuration? There, right? Spell focus conjuration came out of the wizard at 1. I mean, we're already seeing the fall off of our disables, and the disables save us in all the big fights. So I think this is conjuration greater spell focus. There might be an argument for something else, but I'm not immediately seeing it. The only thing I wonder about is like, well, we'll get this wizard level. We're not going to get this wizard level till we finish arcane trickster, right? We get 10 levels of arcane trickster or something. So we're getting like this next wizard level at like, I don't even know what level. I think it's got to be DC when we already have an initiative boost. Initiative is good, but there's also lots of times where it doesn't do anything for us, especially when I'm trying to set up the disables on the caster, because a lot of times the disables on the caster really want to look like after they move, so they're standing still, so I get multi-rolls off grease. And then we're on wizard stuff over here. I don't think we're on spiked pit. I don't have a lot of use for this. I mean, maybe it becomes a grease placement, but we're still on level 3 spells, right? So the problem with this is we don't gain any prepared spells here, right? This is just spells we add to our book. Is that correct, chat? One more 3rd level spell slot. Where do I see that? Beginning when I got another level of tricks. When I read this, I don't see anything about that. I see the level 1, level 2. I don't see anything about getting more level 3s. Gonna add level 1s and level 2s. Maybe we want to pick up a level 2 spell here instead of just a level 3. Thinking particularly anything situational. Like having 1 create pit. I don't really want this compared to grease, but if we're using different spell slots and maybe spreading that out a little bit makes some sense. Especially since my level 2 spell slots are not being very well utilized right now. I've got enlarges there. There are level 2s we care about, not so much. All right, then a level 3 perhaps. Another character being able to cast resist communal would be nice, but we're never going to prep it. Web is an idea. Was the web is not conjuration though, right? It's like transmutation or something. And then what is the roll to break web? Fort? Yeah, we took create pit. I don't actually want create pit. I just want a conjuration based debuff at level 2 that's available to us, right? A level 2 spell that is a disable that uses conjuration. I think is only pit. Mostly we prefer grease here. But it does it, but it doesn't roll against. It's the different save. That's will and pit is flex. So I mean, this is a nice buff. Problem is it doesn't stack with fucking bless. It's only really a +1 and it uses the level 3 spell slot, which is painful. I have been complaining bitterly about our inability to deal with blur. Heroism single target. Oh, gross. So I guess there's an argument for C invis. This presumably deals with non-dispellable blur. Do I ignore their resistance when I see invis? So presumably this is the only thing that fucking dust deals with. So still doesn't. So it's probably dispel magic. Okay. I kind of want spiked pit 3 too. Can I learn dispel magic somewhere else? Like, will I get a scroll of dispel magic anytime soon? Or a scroll of spiked pit? Spiked pit being a DLC spell makes me think I'm not going to find that on a scroll. So I might just learn pit and spiked pit. All right. We go look at our kineticist, our earth kineticist, level 7. Supposedly this is a big one. I don't really know. Perception. Then 2 here. Banded element. Is this a new one? All right, so let's go take a look at our Discord where we talk about end version of this build. End 7, I get second earth. I don't really know what second earth gives us over first. I'm learning this fucking class. All right, what else was recommended? Okay. I know what this build is. It's not my build. This is build from Joas. Damn, I thought the original build had this stuff in it. I updated that for O's. Alright, weapon finesse blade earth 7. So at 7. Earth and outflank. Ah, great. Outflank is fucking phenomenal right now. We just started bringing that online on our other guys. Happy to have it on this guy too. Good to me. Alright. Metal blade, kinetic blade. Metal blast. He just does more damage, right? Yeah. Alright. Last roll. Two more.
I'll take care of it.
Let's do the world's most boring
Knowledge is the
cleric.
key to victory.
And your comments, champ. We could try spell focusing some of our spells. Barring that. Oh, this is not what I was thinking was. This is literally. Yeah, no, spell focus to a school. We're thinking of what this guy does. Number of charges of things are useful. What have we taken so far? We've taken extra channel, selective channel, extra channel again. How many times can you take extra channel? Boon companion. What's the restriction on extra channel, chat? Can I just keep taking this forever? Pretty fucking good. I literally can. It's not like 3 or something. Oh my god. Kind of disastrous then. Because it's really powerful, but it's really boring. Anything outflank on the cleric? Argument for spell penetration. Not super excited about meta magic on this character. Meta magic so far seems quite weak because you just get the spell rods, and the spell rods give you the meta magic without having to cost all your higher level spell slots. So either it's you do 2 more extra channels. That's probably the last time I'd want to take that. The benefit of being able to do that is we see this long one. This Blessing of the Faithful is really action economy efficient because it gives the bonus over time but expends our channel slots. Rods are expensive. I think using a healer, there's not many useful features. Well, he's definitely a healer. I think Spell Pen works on cleric spells, really? Why wouldn't it? But improved initiative could work just to buff damage dealers before they go. Isn't really make sense because I can delay and change my turn order anytime I want camel. So if like imagine the scenario where I have my damage dealer, then I have my cleric, and they're going in that order. All I have to do is then just delay the damage dealer to after the cleric. Now that does fuck it up sometimes with relationship to enemy rolls in between. But if that's just a problem, they're out of order. I can fix it. Yeah, it could be outer. It could be. I mean. What are the spells we've been going? Can I see this? I can't. All right, hold on. Take a quick look at the spell book before we make that decision. The cleric. These are all. Only Entangle is an offensive spell there. Level 2, we're running a shit ton of buffs, and that. And at level 3, we're running Prayer, which doesn't have a hit roll. At the moment, we have 1 spell that hit rolls. 2. We have level 1 Bane, and we have Angle, and that's it. The buffs and heals. Spell Pen is a waste. feels like it misses the point, right? Which is if I'm running, it depends. This is why I'm checking, right? Because there are some very powerful disable spells. Like Bane is good if I can get it to land. It's just worse than Bless because I can't always get it to land. But for example, Spell Pen makes that good, and Tangle is excellent. It's a bit clunky. And then there were some other good ones in here. Maybe it wasn't 2s, maybe it was 3s. 2 doesn't seem to, I mean, Sound Burst is a AoE stun. We haven't used it, but it's been pretty powerful versus us. Although Fortitude saving throws is not something I'm super excited about. And then level 3 has, I would pretend to talk about Hold Animal, but so far I don't think there's any valid targets on any map for Hold Animal. Level 3, Blindness is decent because it's permanent once it hits and you need it to hit, and then Necromancy. And then what was the other one? The Hold Person, is that 2? The Hold Person spell. Yeah. Hold Person as enchantment. Although presumably that gets better later when I actually have hold spells that can target things. Dominate Animal looks like enchantment 2. I don't have enough information about that. I'm wary of taking another channel. Although I do like the channels. Feels like I might be giving up stuff that I... Why do we have 6 Spell Pen already? You just innately have Spell Pen? Hostile creature within a 20-foot radius of you, minute per level, must succeed at a will save to reduce the effects of this. Or if the creature fails, 2 penalty attack rolls, saving throws, armor class. That is very powerful. So here it's awkward because I just don't know enough about the cleric spells to know which ones are going to be which. Can I see the level 4 spells? Oh, we're getting 7 right now, yeah. Venom, transmutation, poison spell, range touch attack, causing blind. Pretty cool. I don't think this cleric's gonna be strong enough. It's Crusader's Edge. All right, so we're reading through the level 4 spells is what we're doing here, and then making some decisions, I guess. We're gonna have level 4 for quite a while after this. Level 4 spells. Can I actually see this? No. Okay. We don't know what the hell this ability does because the text is too long. I go to spellbook and just go to level. There's no level 4s available yet. Can't right click it, chat. You don't think I tried right click? You weren't expecting that to be maybe one of the things that I would attempt. There's 2 buttons on the mouse. You assumed I just went with hover. Didn't try either button. Wounds. Power. What's Death Warn? Subject gains 4 morale bonus. Saves against death spells and magical energy effects. Go up to the level. You think all of them, all the spells are there? Alright, we could try from that direction. Maybe it gets us there. Alright, so let's say I want spell. I'm just gonna pick one. I know we're not going illusion chat, so we'll come back to this. Those all show up here, nice. There's Crusader's Edge now. Okay. You cast a spell on a melee weapon in your primary hand. You imbibe it in your primary hand. Target is one friendly creature. Okay. Really any friendly hand. Powerful holy energy, granting primary weapon the bane quality against evil outsiders. Is that a subclass? Evil outsider? Or is this all evil enemies? Or is it just outsiders who happen to be evil? Really bad. Critical wounds, death ward, divine power. 1 luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, strength. Okay. Personal. Ew. Personal. Fuck that. Ooh. Freedom of movement, inflict critical wounds. From energy communal. Nice. Wait, don't I already have this? Oh, this is the next thing. The other one's resistance. Maybe. Dawn. Restoration. Elemental summon monster. What's dismissal? One standard action spell forces an extra planar creature back to its proper plane if it fails a will save. Okay. It looks like we will just be like equipping like 2 versions of protection from energy, or maybe like protection from energy and freedom of movement or something. I don't see using most of these spells, right? Death ward too. Okay. Don't really know about death ward stuff. But my point is, none of these things require hostile rolls. So being specialized, I mean, it feels like the debuff cleric would have to have some really specialized spells, and I'm not sure what they would be. Like Bane is okay and Tangle is okay, but they're not super critical. So, point being, we're looking at the feat. What feat do we wish to take? So I think the options were between spell resistance, spell focus, and or rather anti-resistance, spell focus, which is essentially anti-C, or more channels. I think it might just be more channels again. It's the most boring. Like our feat progression is like more channels, bigger dog, more channels. I don't think so, Xander. Cleric's actually been pretty reasonably not targeted. All right. I don't have a problem with using, like, this character is constantly doing things. It's not like I'm worried about like having a bow to attack with. Okay, and then finally our alchemist fighter hybrid. Fighter 6. More combat feats. Strong grip. 1 to sunder attempts and disarm. That doesn't do anything for us. We just get 2 feats here. Alright, what are we taking? What are we for? Athletic. Oh yeah, and Bab +1, good call. So we get another attack on this. Outflank, I think is what we're looking for. On him, it's just +2 accuracy. I can't imagine. We just picked it up on our primary tank and our off tank. I can't imagine there being a better accuracy boost for us at this level. I'm pretty certain on the outflank something I could take as a limited one. I think it is. Oh, but we also can. A quick look. All right, outflank as the fighter one. And we think we'd like greater cleaving finish too. Seems like we kind of want. All right, anything else that we would want on this character? Blind fight might be something to get later. Certainly everything being invisible has been pissing me off. Where are the, can I see fighter ones? They like not listed here. Because like the fighter ones have like a bunch of crazy good shit, right? Like, we already have them by the way. We have power attack, weapon focus, cleaving finish, great cleave, weapon proficiency, cleave, weapon spec, which is damage, outflank, which we're taking now. I think there is like a greater weapon spec, right? Maybe it's not available quite yet. CG, Great Fort. Recommend these. Sure. Weapon spec do? Why is it telling me not to weapon spec when I already fucking weapon spec? Oh, it's saying don't take a different weapon spec. Some of the penetrating strikes might be good too. There it is. Greater weapon focus, fighter 8. We're 2 levels away from this. And then greater weapons focus. I'm just gonna try to build crits too. I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough feats. Even as fucking full-on fighter, I may not have enough feats. How does improve crit work? Improve critical. Fab 8. One type of weapon. Now this looks like it's actually gonna be probably level 9 for us, right? Anyways. Use one type of weapon. When using this weapon you selected, your threat range is doubled. Holy shit. That sounds amazing. Threat range is crit range, right? It's not guaranteed hit crit range, but it is critical damage range. Orgasm. All right. Combat reflexes have great synergy with reach and outflank. I have not found that we are... I think the reason that combat reflexes might eventually be useful is the trip attacks coming out of our kineticist. Right now our kineticist doesn't fucking hit anything ever. So I think I would rather just, I mean, we're taking outflank. Don't worry about that. That one's always happening, right? That's the one that's locked in. Question is, what are we taking for our pure feat right now? And I think you guys are correct in that I think, I mean, we took great cleave though to get improved cleaving finish. What is the difference here? You bolted are for 36 months. Welcome back. So great cleave, you can make a standard action, you make a single, we don't care. Where's cleaving finish? You make a melee attack and your target kills something, you can make another. This is basically if we kill multiple things in a round, then we get multiple attacks. Are there any other benefits to this? Because the scenarios we're encountering, I feel like I maybe shouldn't have taken greater cleave. Greater cleave at least lets me attack multiple targets. They don't have to kill them, I just have to hit. Now hitting a lot is hard. The greater cleave, I guess, I don't think it's amazing. I think it's okay. The problem is right now, it doesn't play nicely. I don't think it's going to play nicely with BAB 2, right? We're going to have, or BAB 6 rather. We're going to have BAB 6, but we're not going to be able to, if we great cleave, we can't take 2 attacks, right? And great cleave only essentially cleaves when you hit in a row. Yeah, greater cleave killed all the summon wolves. If we had had improved cleaving finish, we probably would have one-shot all those wolves. A part of me is really kind of interested in the one that lets me hit these fucking stealthers. Yeah, blind fight. Because like so many enemies we're encountering have that, and we don't have any option for it. I'm kind of on blind fight. I mean, I don't really know how to calculate that. What is the actual accuracy? So it decreases. So I guess maybe the way I look at it is how does it impact the reduction? So it gives us 2 chances. So for a 20% miss, we're at 80% to hit. So it's what, 20 twice to miss. We have to hit those both. So it's 0.2 times 0.2. Or is it as good as that? And 2 rolls on 52, right? So we had 50% miss. Then we're doing that twice. We're having that for that. And we're even further reducing that. You think it's 60? I guess it's already missed you. Lower than that. Yeah, exactly. 20% becomes 5%. 4%, right? So it's really good versus like lesser blind fight, lesser blinding. I'm gonna take it. I think it's what we want. So this is a shit ton of accuracy for Thaddeus we just added, right? Blind fight and outflank seems amazing. So it was such an increase on the 20%er going from 20% to 4%. I assumed I'd done the math wrong. I literally went to the 50-50 example to make sure I wasn't insane. I'm like, the math checks out there. It's going to check out for the 20%er. That seems quite good. All right. So we need to prep spellbook on the cleric, having leveled up and gained access to more spells, including stuff in here. A lot of level 1 spells and not a lot of great level 1 spells is kind of annoying. I mean, I could double up, I guess, on Bane. Magic Fang do again. Magic Fang gives all natural weapons or unarmed strike. We could. We could drop Bane and run double Magic Fang and buff our cat for fights. Cat's doing good damage. Oh, but it can't. Because this is, oh shit, my bad. That's domain specific. Now we could drop Entangle and assume that nothing's gonna actually be, everything's gonna ignore our stuff for that. I guess what I'm trying to say. I'd like to enchant the cat, but the rest of this is all garbage though. Literally every other part of this is. From alignment outmatched by gear. It's worse than that. We just communal protection from alignment. If I want to cast that, I don't want a single target protection from anything. Go to Faith. We have a shit ton of pots for that. It's pretty bad. It's like basically outdone by gear almost immediately. Remove sickness is a thing. Well, here's what I know about our level 1 spells. Ready? Our level 1 spells are, we've had Unbreakable Heart and Remove Fear available. We've cast Remove Fear once this playthrough and we've never cast Unbreakable Heart. And these are our level 1 responsive spells that are supposed to be dealing with shit that is nasty. Cause Fear is HP, dice roll restricted. Oh. These are all so bad, chat. I guess I go up to 3rd Bless. Yes. Alright, maybe we trade these out later, then we'll just run the situationals there. Okay. Level 2s are identical apparently. Level 3s are identical apparently. We pick up 3 level 4 slots. 1 from the domain. Action from Energy Communal. What is Forced Repentance? An evil creature does not have an evil subtype to momentarily reflect on its past action and become overcome by grief. Poor evil guy. It's enhancement. This wasn't even listed in our spell options we'd be gaining. We're probably on protection from energy communal. Quite good, and it's both cleric and domain here, so we can run multiple versions of it. I kind of want to play around with all three though, so I think we're gonna run freedom of movement, and then we're gonna run death ward. I really like to have restoration equipped. Maybe we leave death ward off until I figure out what the fuck death ward does and why I'd want to use it. Oh, this requires diamond dust. It's a component spell. We'll get fucked. Okay, we won't be using that. Alright, like this then? Seems okay. Not exciting, but not terrible. Alright. Anyone else gain spells? We had level ups on... A wizard gains spell slots, right? Snowball's been shit, by the way. But so is enlarge person here. I've been casting the enlarge persons from here, and that's been fine. These are supposed to be backup enlarge persons. I'm just not sure I need them. Could, for example, run 4 snowballs here. The good part about snowball is touch AC, right? Not a very exciting amount of damage. I guess we're max damage on snowball right now. We are. I mean, we were before as well. Stronger cantrip. Yeah. Is. Maybe one more snowball, one more grease. Maybe. 2. Alright, running these. Run double acid arrows. Wasn't very excited by acid arrow. D4 acid with smash. No splash. D4. 3 caster levels you possess. Acid. Round. 6/4 points of damage. Yeah, I guess we could be reduced selfing as a buff. It is accuracy on this character. We did forget about that. Maybe there's the argument for running reduce person here and self-buffing with it. One more buff we have to keep track of though. We want to run 1 copy of Hideous Laughter in case we ever encounter another single target humanoid. We want to try out our new stuff. Greasy Pit. I think our goal is to get conjuration debuffs on this level of spell casting, right? Let's try a Greasy Pit. Then level 3s coming in with Stinking Cloud, nice. Slow and haste have both been excellent. More so haste than slow, honestly, but slow's been good too. Kind of wondering about dropping slow and running double, like 1 more haste and then one. I mean, we have so many reflex saves that Spike Pit doesn't seem great. I mean, but we just picked up 2 more reflex saves for pits, right? Although I don't really like the fact that the pit spell makes it inaccessible. Yeah, exactly. Way easier to hit with haste than the other one. Maybe 1 more Stinking Cloud. Stinking Cloud's been really strong too, and we do use those. Maybe we can be a little bit more aggressive with using them. We run 3. Try that. We could try Spike Pit just to see it. 1 slow helps. What does the 1 slow help with? Failing a roll. So the issue with this was maybe 1. Sure, we'll run 1 slow. Okay, you convinced me, chat. I'd like to try Spike Pit some point, but not right now. Alright, I think we're done with spells. Although we would have to rest to get them back. I was also kind of wondering about this one. Ryu has too many. No. Okay, I learned. Today I learned. Run the reduced persons here. We won't have to run them as our real slots. We can run them as the alchemist slots. Then we get our wizard slots back for a reduced person. It can either be more snowballs or something else. Maybe 2 more snowballs. I don't know why I would want to use these spells. I'm pretty certain that I do not wish to reduce my opponents have like plus 19 or plus 20 strength. So here they make a fortitude save and they immediately save. And then they take 1d6 plus 5 strength loss halved. For an average of 8 halved 4. And Diablos. Oh, and not only is it I have to succeed a touch attack and they get a save? That sounds horrendous. No, it literally says right there to a max of 1d6 plus 5. That is atrocious. Chat, but look. Read okay, chat. Yes, yes. It only okay. All right. Let's I'm going to go through this one more time before I get grumpy, right? So, in this version that we're playing, everything has a billion fucking AC and everything has a fuck ton of stats. We're seeing enemies with 19 strength. Plus 19 from fucking strength or 19 strength. I don't remember what. Do the owlbears in a minute. Be a perfect example. Then we go, okay, cast this from my hand. What happens? Well, first, they get a stroke. First, I have to hit them. Everything has a billion AC. This character has decent accuracy, but not incredible accuracy, being a ranged spellcaster with a good primary stat. So it's rolling dex to hit. Okay, whatever. Against touch AC makes it a little bit easier. We're probably hitting 60% of the time. Somewhere around there, compared to like the much lower accuracies of everyone else. The damage dealers. And then after that, we get a fort save, and every enemy in the game so far, besides those skulls, have had like plus 14 to fort save. So a level 1 spell here for our DC of what is our DC? It's like 17 or 18 right now, and they're getting plus 14 to their save throw. So we're almost always hitting half. And then it literally says here, penalty to strength equal to 1d6 plus 1 per 2 caster levels with a maximum of 1d6 plus 5. d6 plus 5 is 7, half that's 3.5, stacked with 5 is 8, halved that is 4. So on most cases, when they save, we're hitting them for 4 strength, and we have to hit them. So 60% of the time, we're hitting them for, like, I guess maybe we could make it more like, okay, probably 80% of the time they're going to hit that save, right, with the fortitude save, maybe even as high as 90, but let's say 80. So 80% of the time we're doing, so what is that average? 80% of 8 is like 6.5, and then 40% of, and then 50% of the time we hit the fucking 6.5 to even hit them, or 60% of the time. So on average, we're getting like 3 strength drain out of this. It's like the worst spell I've ever seen in my life. The idea you guys are suggesting I take this is horrendous. Maybe if there's some like hyper specialized 6-man comp where all they do is spam fucking Ray of Sickening or Ray of Enfeeblement together, they can do something. But it doesn't seem like it's fit in our playstyle or what we're doing at all. And then what happens? The owlbear who hits me for 48 damage hits me for 46 instead. I mean, like, oh no. All right. Okay. All right, seems good. Yeah, and maybe there is some build where it works, but it doesn't seem like it's working here. So like, got like fucking white knighting that spell right now is kind of bizarre. All right. Kind of want to rest, play with our new spells. We might just do that. I don't think there's any penalty to doing that. Particularly. All right, so we gain spells where spells and abilities where. Ooh, they just give me another one and one of them is swift and one isn't. That's a move action, that's a swift action. Okay.
The road awaits.
This is our caster, who now has a couple more buffs they're using. Okay. Grab the stinking cloud, which we have. Slow, we're keeping slow on our bar, and we've added an extra haste. There's impromptu sneak attack as a resource, as well as tiny snowballs of sadness. Sure. And then we basically have reflex save, fortitude save, willpower save, good. All off conjuration, and then we have a really nice solid buff there. I'm gonna mentally keep track of these. All right. We just, yeah, there just seemed like so many diminishing, like so many ways that that ability would not work for us. Didn't we pick up some other ability somewhere? I feel like I'm missing some ability. No, it was this one. I was thinking of this one. Okay.
Now what?
All right, who is this? This is our Earth Kineticist. Don't really know what the new abilities on our Earth Kineticist do. We now have Metal Blade, Kinetic Blade. Previously, we've been using Earth Blast, Kinetic Blade. What does a Metal Blade do? Anything. I wish it showed me updated cost. Doubles damage but uses burn. But how do I read this? Because right now, Bowling Infusion says burn 2 but provides 0. This says it causes burn 1 but provides 0. And this one says it causes burn 1. So I either want to use the blast. This is the blast. So if I do these combined, that's fine. Otherwise, I want to do the free one. What does this take? This takes movement. Yes, this is move action. All right, so what I want to do then is I want to use these two together, or I just want to have this one as default. Is that correct? This is already 0 cost. Is this 1 cost with the discount, or is it is it 0 cost after this? I understand that there might be reasons to build burn otherwise. There really aren't though, because this thing builds burn on its own and I want the DR up all the time. One with the discount, going always current. This is useless then. Did I just seriously take something that, like, what? I don't understand why I would want to add burn to this character for damage. That seems insane. Like, the burn just kills him outright, and he only gets value out of 3, right? And we're not using these for some reason because they never show up in my fucking bars. Do these get bigger? Do I get more reason to take more burn? It'll become better later. Okay. So for now, we just don't want it. Medium gather power requires that I full action and attack. Oh no, it does say full action to gather energy. After that, they use the. Is this sweet? Does that work? These two together? I can't attack though if I've full turn gathered power, right? Also, this requires I have both my hands free, which I never do as this character. I'm not sure if that works. We can try it, but I don't think it works. And I desperately would like these buffs to fucking stay at a location that I could use them so they don't have to come off every single time. Right? We want the Dexcon buff quite badly. The full round action plus attack. Okay, well, if that's the case, we can discount this by 2 and do it. And that might be a thing. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll check it out. Okay. I think we're, and then, okay, any other stuff that's changed? Thaddeus now has Blind fighting. I don't think that's something I have to throw in, right? It just does it. And outflank, which is great.
My skills
And
are
cleric.
absolute.
Oh, cleric added stuff. More random buffs. From energy, communal. Resist energy, communal. Affliction. Freedom of movement. So many situational defensive spells. What's the duration on protection from him? Dropped Bane, upped Bless, gathered more resource. Alright. Ready to sleep, chat? Sleep. Always save, huh? I don't think our equipment changed here. Nice level up. A lot of stuff. Alright. So talk to me, chat, about this hunting and use rations. Party average is 7 now, correct. Is freedom of movement anti-trip is an amazing question, Veteran Band. I gotta look at that in a second. If I do this, am I hunting? I guess I'm gonna find out. Let's hit the fucking button and find. Oh, we see. So just we got some back. The guy pick up trickery. We don't need it. We can just molest things with our mage hand, which apparently works forever. All right. Didn't add anything to our camp, right? Rest took 9 hours. And past 8 hours. Maybe. Did it add 8 hours for doing that? Why would I do that instead of just regular hunting? I don't know if this means that we spent 17 hours or 9 hours.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
Let's buff up. Get a little bit more of this map to explore. Greater Werewolf, and we have loot down here, I guess.
Everyone counts.
Alright, so we've got extend meta magic enlarges going out now.
Our duty calls.
We have reducing here.
I appreciate
All this
privacy.
waiting bores me.
I'm always ready.
Keep your wits about you.
Less done. Endurance,
It's time to
mutagen.
I shall not fail.
Haven't cast reduce person yet. Cast that. Let's get bad armor.
Our duty calls.
So casting this, I guess. Who's the first enlarge there? Second enlarge out to there. Already
Let us
done
bide
reduction.
our
Let's
time.
go buffing with Cat's Grace on there for damage. And this one. That one.
The
Put our second
road
enlarge out. Turn off this. Run shield. Run mirror image. I missed one buff here. Yeah, strength there.
we
And we have this one. No. Okay, mage armor there. I think I'm gonna extend blur. Gonna mage armor the other mage. Going to Blur. Their tank. Okay, are we done? Might be done here.
I'm losing my temper.
I want to see if there's any big
Everyone
ones I'm
counts
missing.
on me.
These are for the second rounds.
Don't know?
I'll
Don't
take
care.
care of it.
Never stop learning.
Alright, I think we're good. Okay. Dwarf. Dwarf if I
Never a
haven't.
dull moment.
What's going on with the dwarf? The DR.
The path is clear.
There's
I am
something
never wrong.
unusual.
1100 gold in that fucking thing here. Alright, what did we just pick up? We got a dog tag and a ring of protection +2. Probably an upgrade for somebody. Typing date. Game date. Going to find that. Okay. So where is this going? AC +2 on one of the major ones. I think it's here, right? This is deflection AC. Yeah. Yeah, I think the other one already has a +2. Great. Okay. Alright, how do we get these owlbears? I suppose. It's an athletics roll to get into there. 26 is kind of a bitch of a DC. Is it Thad with the athletics? Yeah. Wait, nobody has athletics? Niablis is athletics. Really? Asterisk.
Let us bide our time.
Okay.
Knowledge is the
There's no way we're hitting a
key to
26 with
victory.
athletics of what? Athletics 6, we have to hit a nat 20 on that. We can reduce it by 3. Thaddeus without armor. Why is Thaddeus not listed as having athletics? It just didn't show me. Because he can he not make the roll right now? It is definitely Thaddeus without armor. Thanks. Alright.
Does anyone require my counsel?
My skills are absolute. Impossible.
Alright. Failed his first roll. Check result 21. 3 plus 18 needed DC 26. Took off the dwarf's armor. Did I seriously? Fuck. Thanks. Did I just fail it because of that? Can I make another roll? I think I can, right? On the athletics ones. I'm not sure if I can or can't.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't.
I'm always ready. It's time to act. A trivial
There we go.
task.
Spotted something.
Okay. Alright. Fully buffed, ready to go. Enraged greater owlbears seem like something
No
we'd like
one
to
stands
shoot in the
in my
fucking
way.
face. I don't actually want to open with this spell. I think I want to open with the Niablis
Everyone counts on me.
charge.
Their life ends here.
I don't know if this is a surprise round or not. We're going to find out. It is. Okay. Alright. What have we learned about enraged owlbears? We learned they're very hard to inspect. That's a plus. And we can insert snowballs in them whenever we want. Possibly. Ah, feels like a haste would be pretty solid. That is targeting Niablis, right? If I cast here. Excellent. booty getting in there. Alright, chat's cleric. And buff Miklas for this round. I do want to get the bless out, but I suspect you know what I didn't buy? I didn't buff communal poison resist. Should have done that. I could touch there, but I missed the dwarf. Fort saves mean we're probably not poison attacking because it's gonna not do anything. I think this is a multi-round buff on one of our guys here. What did we decide that freedom of movement did? Unable to be paralysis, solid fog, slow, and web. How about maneuver checks made to grapple the target? I don't think trip is a grapple. Could be wrong. Can't move and cast, so entangle is not going to do us any good. All right, so this is just a multi-buff on Miklas. Or Thad. All right, Miklas up. We can swift action for free, right? And then creep forward. Then triple shoot here.
Run them through.
Not triple because it's a prize round. Okay. Cat. Cat is trapped. Poor cat. Rip primary damage dealer. Thaddeus. Nice chunks of damage. These things are tanky though. Tanky boys. What's their AC? Target's armor class 28. Okay. Alright, so now we've used the haste. We have some options here. What type of save is it against this? Reflex save versus those. We don't know what their saves are. I don't know what to target here. I can almost guarantee it's not fortitude, is all I can say about that. When did I? Okay. So we might be able to get like a nice grease save in like here. That looks pretty solid. If I can bring it back a little bit without hitting our own guy still, like that. And we want to sneak out of the way. I want to move now. Can I just regular move too? I'd regular move. Oh.
Damn it all.
Alright, well, he's blurred, he's buffed, he's swung. All the things that make him great. He's got haste AC, triple attacks, triple hits. What's the fucking attack roll? They're on plus 32, chat. Ridiculous. We don't win this fight then, because we can't handle. We can't have the tanks just dying in a single round, right? That is disturbingly bad.
Forwards!
Disturbingly bad. And everywhere. I don't know what that means. So presumably the buffs are still active here. I cast it Thaddeus. Okay. We can't get hit by that thing. I needed that tank to stay for like more than one fucking round, you know? That was kind of important to the overall strategy of this one. They're gonna shrug that off. They're gonna be too strong for entangle, I'm pretty certain. An accuracy buff on the archers may be relevant, but I just got extremely concerned. I don't think our heals are big enough to matter. Being getting that guy up, I think he just dies doing it. Alright. So shots in here. We want our accuracy boost as close as we can, so let's move forward. This guy. We picked up multi shot, right? So this should be doing like 1,000 attacks.
Let's hear you cry.
I mean, that was fucking damage. 26, 20, 22, 31 with 1 miss. Good. And I can study as a free action, so I can just study all the other targets. 1 per round. Alright. I need this thing standing on the grease, so I think I'm going to attack it with the cat. Dude, failure fucking save.
I require healing.
Okay, he dodged 1. It was really good. Now we haven't got blur to trigger at all. And next time he hits us, he goes out the back door and we lose the game. So it's a trade-off is what I'm getting at.
This will hurt.
Okay, 1 down. 2 to go. All right. All right. Here it would be nice to have just like a... Here I'm very tempted to be like, man, I should have taken a point in summon for summon spamming, but it feels super cheesy. We need to disable these. I really wish I knew what was going on. Their saves. So they seem to be doing just fine with these grease saves, fortunately. Cloud is not going to be good. I don't think it's Pit here. I think the problem with Pit is that it's not any better than Glitter Dust, and presumably I don't know what. Oh, that we got more information from killing one. Ha! Will 11, Reflex 17. We want to fucking blind them, right? Blind is only 50% negate though. Ah shit, and he goes before Niablis. We got to heal Niablis. What's slow do for us? I don't know that Niablis survives a round if we just if I cast any spell except the pure disable. So what are we looking at here? They are plus 17 reflex. I'm pretty sure we have greater conjuration now, which is plus 2 to our thing. And what is the thing again? It's like caster level. Fuck, chat. It's 10 plus caster level plus spell level. Is that right? Is our DC or no? DC involves... Fuck, I don't remember. There's 3 of these that are in pain. One is defensive casting, one is spell resist, and one is DC. And I never remember which is which. So 10 plus stat plus spell level. Okay, that's more reasonable, I guess. Stat on this character is 5. So we're at 17 on a Pit, which is a reflex save. 17. They have plus 17. So actually Grease was useless because it was only 16 for Grease. So they auto pass Grease every single time. Oh, we get 2 more on this, right? So they only, I guess that's not quite true because we have 2 extra D. So it's 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2. So was that 17? No, 19. 19. They have plus 17. So it's no good. We have to, the only one that has any chance of disabling them is in fact Glitter Dust. All right, good talk. Okay. Blind successful. Thinking Cloud is not a good option here because Thinking Cloud is a Fortitude save and they have plus 23 on their Fortitude saves. So I don't think we're going to get a lot of advantage out of Stinking Cloud. Slow would be good too, yep. Okay, we got ourselves a round there. By feeding him the cat. Niablis is taking a potion. Potion of not dying would be the primary potion that we would like on Niablis. Slow is will too, yep. I actually thought the attacks were going to come from this other one. My thought was the only way Niablis survives is avoiding all of the attacks. I'm pretty sure a single attack on Niablis kills him. So that's why I went with the blind over the slow. Maybe that's even wrong still. We'll see. All right, where's our giant potions? We don't have giant potions. We've got moderate sized potions. What is this thing? Wand of Burning Arc? That's not going to save anyone's. Do I even go in and attack this? I don't need it standing there, though it can't fall. Yeah, we need our defensive buff, so we're going to.
Aim carefully.
Alright, Chat's Cleric needs to, like, fucking heal the shit out of Diablos. I think we have a big heal on one of our scrolls. 3d8. 3d8 plus cast 1 point per caster level. Caster level is 5. 3d8 plus 5. What's our current existing thing? 3d6? More than that? Thing is currently healing. D6 plus 1d6 per every 2 cleric levels beyond the first. We're at 7. 4d6 plus 2. Is it really 66? I don't think Death Ward actually protects versus death. Spell into critical heal. I can convert spells into critical heal. I don't know how to do that if that's a thing I can do. Ability. A level 4 heal spell. You think that's going to be better off one of these? 48. 1 per caster level. Caster level 7. So our answers are 66. Which is what? Average of 7 threes is 21, or this one is 48, average of 16 plus 7. So it's very slightly better for cure critical wounds. But I have to move over there. I have Healing Hat. Healing Hat I don't think impacts all heals. I think it's just my channel. We already did that. Thankfully we have haste movement, so we can maybe do it from here. Why won't it let me do it? Fuck off, game. Why? Haste movement, move up there. We have plenty of movement left. What? Can't move first with touch heals. Every other game in the world, every other action in the world I can take in any sequence I want. What? I can't move next to him then touch heal him. I have to touch heal first then move next to him. It doesn't make any sense at all. That's enraging. So much damage. Bye, Diablos. Good game. We can try it once more, I guess. That's so stupid. We just lost because of a fucking interaction with touch healing that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, I'm not sure he was surviving that guy either, but there's certainly more of a chance. Oh no, it's pre buffs. Oh. I don't know which one it saved. It's probably a quick save.
I'll go ahead.
Bear hits extraordinarily hard. Yep. Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Let us bide our time.
Let's move already.
Ha! My skills are absolute.
I need to concentrate.
your duty calls.
The large person go off? No.
Battles await.
Everyone counts on me.
What happened to our reduced person then not go off? There it goes.
I'll take care of it.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Okay, we're missing the dex buff.
The road awaits.
Our mutagens.
Everyone counts on me.
It was hopefully after I did our fucking bars, right?
Never a dull
From their
moment.
mistakes.
I think you guys are right though. I think I should have tried the slow first. Anyways, we need buffs here. We done our double. My fucking second one of these. Cast this already, please. I hit out in real time the end. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it's still really fucking annoying. I don't want that on right now. Cast this.
No one stands in
You're
my
buff.
We
way.
should prepare.
You're almost buff. You're buff.
Appreciate
I am
privacy.
never wrong.
Almost. You
We
are
should move.
buffed.
Knowledge is the
Cast
key
your buff.
to victory.
Okay, what are we missing? Mage armor? Mage armor. Mage armor there. We need extended buff blur here. Need blur here. Need mirror image. Now we're shielded and etc. Great. I think we're full buffed right now.
Let us bide our time.
Will be a save for fucking certain.
Now what?
It's time to
Never
act.
stop learning.
Do we have anything that like protects us from getting one shot by beasts? I guess we can get one more deflection AC. I think he's only running one deflection AC. No, I got two off the... Oh, we haven't found the item yet. Let's go find the item. Okay.
What's over there? I don't even want to know.
Here's our deflection +2. I will immediately forget to save again, I'm sure. Get out of my fucking inventory. Operation. Shield of Faith is deflection AC. Grants +2 deflection AC with additional +1 bonus for every 6 levels you have. Well, it does actually scale up a little bit. I guess Shield of Faith maybe is something we could be running. Scales. How much does it scale by? 2 additional +1 for every bonus. Do the bonus for every 6 levels you have. Oh no. Never mind, that's only like 3. Aid pot. Yeah, aid pot would be a good one. How long does it last for? Go over that way and find out. Yeah, I was thinking about the spell gigs because I was reading it as like I actually read that the second time I read that as like, oh, it gives me +1 per spell level, and of course it doesn't.
There's something
All right, there's our perception check. We need Thaddeus buffed for this.
Keep your wits about you.
My skills are absolute.
And we need regular buff.
Concentrate.
I'll
And we
take
need
care
armor
of it.
off.
I'm always ready.
We need to go there. Go.
That was
I've
easy.
spotted
Okay.
something.
And we need armor back on. Yeah. We need whatever emergency potions we have remaining. By type, please. What's our biggest oh shit moment? Well, we can add 1 int to Baracus, which is +1 DC. Seems really, really relevant. Do we have like potions of like intelligence or something? Because DC seems like super, super important to us. Because if we hit these disables, we can take this fight. If we don't, we probably just die. Alright, I don't think any of these others help. Agile Fists, Mighty Fists, Natural Armor +1, Cloaks of Resistances, Acid Flasks, Potion of Aid for Niablos. Right? Bark Skins are already active. They're already blurred from buffs. Cat's Grace, Dex bonus. We're getting Physical Perfection. We could actually Cat's Grace Niablos too for 1 more AC. Alright. Hurt Wounds, Enlarge Person, Heroism. We could also shrink Niablos for 1 more AC if we want. False Life stack with the aid spell already? The con guy's already running Bear's Endurance. I mean, I actually do not give a shit about does. Okay, we could try, yeah, we can just Scroll of False Life. Done. Okay. Definitely did stack. We just went from 11 to 20. Okay. Do we reduce person both our tanks right now? Leopard stats. Cleric domain buff. What are these things? These things are neutral, right? Doesn't tell me what they are. I think they're just neutral. They might be evil. I don't know. Any other situational buffs? We need like protection from getting mauled by a bear. I don't understand how that's not a spell that clerics would have in this world. Protection from obscure poison. How about just protection from giant bear mauling? Huh? I mean, can the cat drink potions? The cat can drink potions. We're giving it potions. I don't think it can. It's a reasonable question, woman. You have to know if the cat can like just chug some potions of magic. It's a giant cat. You want a cat anyways. You don't think our cat companion could be having potions of Shield of Holy Blessings or whatever? Can you make your own potions? I think someone probably can somewhere. Not the cat though. I mean, we trust the cat to drink the potion, but not to make it. And if the cat did make the potion, you don't want to drink it. Pretty certain. Yeah, I'd listen to you. It was an awkward moment, chat, when my wife walked by. This exact moment. Yeah, we could. If we have a Shield of Faith, it's probably worth it casting it on our cat. We don't have like Scroll of Dominate Owlbear. We have any? I don't think we have any Scroll of Blessings. Barkskin. Want to Barkskin the cat? I've got potions of Barkskin. I don't think I have any more scrolls of Barkskin. I think we have most of the buffs that we have available to run right now. We are running. Mighty Con. We already have more there. Potion of Shield of Faith and Potion of Mage Armor. Well, I guess Potion of Mage Armor is fine on our mage. We also have Wand of Mage Armor, which is fine. But Potion of Mage Armor doesn't do... Potion of the other one doesn't do anything. Because Shield of Faith doesn't stack with deflection bonuses, and both our tanks already have +2 deflection. Off of Ring of Protections. Barkskin doesn't stack with Amulet of Natural Armor +2, so that doesn't work. We are full. Everything we can do here. The cat can't take potions, so it doesn't matter. The cat doesn't have an inventory, so we can't use the cat. Can only use scrolls, I guess. Although maybe, can I use it on other? I think if I click use, it doesn't give me the targeting option. Maybe I can if I drag it into inventory and then cast it on the map, possibly. Certainly try.
The road awaits.
Can't target the cat here though. Can I target it physically? Yes. Okay. I see. What an awkward way to target the cat. I wonder if it's supposed to be targeted or just like not supposed to be targeted at all. What else can I see about the cat, by the way? What do we do for their AC? Their AC is now... The cat is tankier than my tank, just naturally? Give me a fucking break, bro. Seriously? Cat's 34 AC. This tank's 30. Diablos is 37. Dude, if I were to reduce person, some of these cats. I don't know. Mage armor the cat. Does the cat not have mage armor already? That's so trolly to the cat. I'm so annoyed the cat is that good. I'm so annoyed, chat. Why would the animal companion be a better tank than our main tank? It makes me so angry.
Everyone counts on me.
That actually impact the cat's AC? Fuck off. We have literally a full class specialized in buffing itself to be the tankiest melee tank it could possibly be. And we got another guy, and then we have the cleric's pet tabby cat that he found out back in the barn, brought it in with, you know, its mangy fur and fleas, and the cleric, you know, being a cleric, had no ability to control himself, brought it in and just heals it a little bit, and the cat turns out to be the world's greatest warrior.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You Cole sub. I can't force the cat to fight defensively. Okay, what are we looking at here? We're looking at an immediate surprise round, starting with... Do we just start with the cat? I can't... Can I not make the cat charge? I can. I just have to manually select it. I think the cat would like to do damage.
Their life ends here.
The cat stuck? No, the cat is charging, single-handedly failing to attack the owlbear. Wait, he gets another attack after his charge in the surprise round? Really? Didn't he just charge and get 3 attacks? That is OP. No, it was a false alarm, chat. False alarm. He can fight defensively if I wanted. Alright, we've already cast all of our buffs, right? So what we're doing here is extended duration accuracy buffs on Miklas and Thaddeus. Okay, we didn't quite get further enough in. We want to haste. This is Miklas. Reaction. Dude, are we going after that one? I don't know. Like, our main tank is engaged on that one. That one might be around for a while. It's tough to say. The one I'm most likely to get plus AC on though.
Out of my way!
All right, 94 minus 28 points of 6 DR. It's a burn there, sure. All right, everyone's blurred and everything else we can possibly do to them, right? Blur, blur, mirror image, false life, all the things. We have shield too, right? Yep. All the things. Okay.
A solid plan.
Alright, cat's up. So this is surprise round done. Still flat-footed here. I could attack with fighting defensively on the cat, but for now we're going to do power attacks for damage, because the cat, in addition to being our greatest tank, is also our greatest damage dealer. For some reason. Am I okay getting just bless on 2? I would like that on 3, so let's get the accuracy boost. Who did we buff last time? We went with Miklas, I believe. Okay, let's get Blessing of the Faithful on Thad. This is why I'm not. This is why I refuse to play with more summons in this. Like, this is already, like, this cat already seems insanely stupidly powerful. Alright, we want to get a slow off here. Do I have to target an enemy? I do. Pretty close. Target this one. That one works too. Alright. Fingers crossed, chat, that this lands. Succeeded, succeeded, succeeded. Get fucked. Okay.
Run them through!
Okay. Cat down, cat down. But he did some misses too. He attacked Niablis twice and missed due to concealment. We know who the blur math is what's good for us. Can't see the cat's health because it's not even on my bar anymore. I need Thad to be able to hit both of these, I believe. We're very close to killing this. We get cleave attack there if we can get in range, so like there. Thanks. He's big, he might be in range here, which would be not good. Alright, so we get 2 attacks. Didn't kill it. This is probably the enraged Albies thing where it like never fucking actually dies or something. We'll see. Alright, definitely fighting defensively here. Was damage at the cost of like sanity. Oh, we're gonna try the gather medium. Do we want to do it in this fight? Hey, Brewdog. Does it show me its health at the top? Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. This thing has been hit so hard it's no longer on the plane of existence. I kind of want to see what happens here, but I need the defensive attacker, which probably just die instantly. No, what? No, it doesn't? Okay.
Out of my way!
2 hits and he's standing. What a fucking monster of a man. I don't want to full attack this. I want to be able to move after. Could also delay. Yeah, we're delaying till there. That's at -10. I just saw it. -10 is something we can actually get alive this round. I was gonna prayer though. Alright, we want to... The only save that matters here is will. Rather, it's our most efficient save. We're going to try glitter dusting here. Hit. Miss. Unfortunately, the one that hit is the one that's going to die. We need to study target the last one. This one.
Let's hear you cry.
Okay. Alright, Nieblis can move in, hopefully protecting Thaddeus.
Forwards!
Concealment, mirror image, mirror image. Going as planned. Excellent. Swing. Get 2 attacks here, I believe. With haste.
This will hurt.
3 attacks because of haste plus Bab increase. Nice. Oh, the real tank. Cat? Yeah, we're getting him up in a minute. That's why this is nice because now he's not in AOO range of that bear, I don't think. Okay, this guy is probably dead. He's like, heal me. The cleric's like, no. He's like, fuck. Heal, swing.
I don't like you.
Miss. Double hits downed him. Okay. Alright, that was 2 rounds of tanking from Tragic Booty. Not bad. This is 5 minus 28, so we're not accidentally gonna bring him up. I could try for a ginormous entangle to make it rough ground. I don't think he ignores rough ground no matter what he rolls, right? We could heal Cat. Getting Cat up right now is not terrible, although the order's a little awkward. We just missed its round. I don't think it's going to buy a lot of time, but I think we buy some time with something like that. Even scoot back. I'm trying not to summon spam Nieblis. I think it's boring. Alright, rip performance of our game, but you know, all losses. He failed his reflex saving throw? And I didn't think it was reflex. I thought it was fortitude. Oh my god, he got rooted. Get rooted, bitch. Okay. Now we're talking. Alright. This thing needs to be blind. Be blind. Hey. How close was it? He rolled a 17. Our DC is 20 right now. Fucked. Alright, Miklas.
Die!
Oh, that's the numbers we like to see. Look at that. Look at those numbers. The greatest numbers a number man could see. Alright. Now, the problem is Nieblis needs to survive this round. I think he still has his temp H2. So he's at 86 HP right now. Full attacks. I kind of want to delay till after Thaddeus. Do you think my buff is still active if I delay, or do you think I actually have to trigger? Do you want to check? Because if we wait till after Thaddeus and Thaddeus kills us, we can take a round off the mirror image to refresh our mirror images that are all dead. Problem is, I guess I could look at my AC right now. My AC include the attack AC? I don't think it... Actually, it still shows me having dodge and haste up. But dodge is not defensive fighting, right? Arcane Protector, dodge, haste. Arcane Protector is, though. That's from swinging the fucking thing, right? Or is that just when it's equipped? I thought it was when it's swung. No, just wearing it. Blind, go for it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I could just pass the mirror image thing as the safer action. All right. Hit once, 34. Okay. Thaddeus. Execute.
You should have run!
Okay, 2 ginormous owlbears down. We've learned that they have 300 health and 30 AC. Yeah. Okay. So this guy is still down over there. We have accuracy boost still active here. Yep, 2 more rounds, Blessing of the Faithful. Diablos took a chunk. He's only missing 12 HP right now. 14 HP. What does this heal for? 1d8 plus 7? Alright. So he's not blind. We don't get flat-footed. His touch is only 14. I have like poison, like acid scrolls and shit too. Yeah. Snowball. Could acid him, it's a dot. That just tends to stay low. I think that really varies on the enemy. We fought enemies like that tree that we fought earlier, lower down on the map, had 33 normal AC and 30 touch AC or something. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a different one. Sometimes I agree and sometimes I don't agree. We can't generate sneak attack here, unfortunately.
Out of my way!
That's so much damage. Slayer is pretty fucking amazing. Alright, Niablos has like wands and shit. Niablos can fireball here. Yeah, wand of fire. Thaddeus. Oh, I think he's dead. Chat, I think we wrecked this guy. Should have waited for him. Could have got an extra attack out of Thaddeus. I guess I still get the one before it, and there's not going to be another round, so it's not relevant. But I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Do we spend too many resources here? Do I taunt the bear in some way? Competence bonus. Attack roll saving. Okay. They both still buffed? Yes. Yes. Alright. Guidance on Thaddeus.
Run them through! I am superior!
Easiest fight of my life, chat. Never in doubt how that would turn out. We'll skin them. Collect their skin. We'll sell it. Alright. Kind of crazy fight. Like, those things hit so insanely hard with such high fucking accuracy.
I know mystic theology, arcane bombomancy, eldritch psilomancy, and many other clever words.
Our cat. Cat's probably pretty low right now, huh? Alright, now I wish this thing would go away because I need to explore this area. But, like, I guess we just lose all of our buffs. I could come back. There's more area we haven't got to yet. Maybe we do that. Come back once we clear the rest of the area. Because, do I have to roll the athletics check on the way out? I don't think I do. Remember.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
Yeah, I'm sure there is loot. I'm not missing the loot. We're just coming back.
The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Have to. Let's do. So how do I get up here? Look like I do. Okay. I don't want to waste our buffs is all. Like wandering around in Entangle. Like I think last time we stood in Entangle, it disabled us for like 40 rounds. It was like 10 minutes of real life.
Let us be careful.
Get up there. Yeah, go up there. Yeah, again, trying to remain mostly unmodded. I don't want mod conflict breaking the game. And there's a lot of unupdated mods on the Nexus forums right now. So, like, I can't guarantee that any mod works until I, like, directly check it out. So, yes, there's probably a couple quality of life mods that we'd love to run some way. That may have been the last fight on this map that we know about. Is there anything over here? Is there anything in this water?
The path is clear.
No, not really.
I've spotted
Hey. Ah, shit. You know what we should be doing? So I kind of hate this element of this. So someone needs a hat. What's our best perception on the team? What's our second best perception? Magic Booty's at 16. What does his hat do? Got a +5 error right now. There's the other. Can the cat wear the wizard's hat? I mean, that would be ideal. Thaddeus is running vast intelligence so we can buff more often. That seems pretty minor. But I was running that in Brachus, but the problem is the +2 intelligence is +1 DC, which is actually super fucking important. The cat, I mean, we could maybe try to do a solo cat run at some point, maybe. I don't know. It might be doable. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? Here. What happens if we lose one int? Competence on all skill checks is not trickery. But we can spam trickery with the other thing, right? I don't think it matters. Fucked. The cat just tried to pick that. Where's Baracus?
The
Open it.
road awaits.
I don't remember if we looted that. What it is. I hope the size of the hat doesn't scale. Yeah, I didn't loot this guy here. Oh, I did loot that guy alongside. That was it. Okay. Alright, so I think we've discovered everything. So we have to go back to that guy at some point. We could do that now, but I want to go loot this stuff. And probably Entangle's gone now. Probably. We're talking like here to get there. That was kind of a fun fight. There's been some incredibly fun fights. Yeah, we haven't been to the witches area of the map yet. That's the last part to go. There's been some incredibly fun fights on this map. The last fight was incredibly silly. I don't know if it was incredibly fun or not. I enjoyed killing them, but it seems ridiculous. But I mean, essentially we just kited them, right? So Owlbear is probably how you do it anyways.
It's time to act.
Alright, Thad. Hands off.
Never
Get some
stop
guidance from the priest. And then in we go.
My skills are absolute.
Fill up, chat. Healing sword. Is there anything else here, chat? Like, is there like a roll that I need to pass over here? See something else, or is that it? 'Cause I don't want to wander through here. I guess if I leave Thaddeus here
I am never wrong.
and the cleric
Does
here,
anyone require my
think that's it.
counsel?
think these guys can actually wander through it and look. Well, presumably it makes it shitty. They're passing all their rolls right now.
Over there.
That's what I was worried about, something like that.
The path is clear.
I don't want to waste scrolls on buffing for this. Okay.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
We should move. I'll take care of it.
Great. Alright, armor back on for Thad. Alright, let's go find out what this witch who lives in such a dangerous location has to say about life. People. Dude, we spent all day on this map. It's been a great map. I'm really pleased with this map. Right. Nice to use that scroll of false life. Sitting in my inventory for a while. A string? Don't know necessarily. We have whatever the one guy up above is too. Okay. Alright, are we opening this door? Yeah, I guess.
Our duty calls.
The house differs from the others. The only one that looks habitable. A low, almost defeated fence rings it, smoke rising from the chimney, and you can smell what could be stew, heavily spiced. Even glass windows adorned with drapes are intact. A small dented brass bell hangs near the front gate, and a well-swept path leads from the gate to the house, to the door of the house. Along the side of the house lies a garden, vegetables it seems, and in the middle of the garden you see a scarecrow with black stones for eyes and a wicked grin stitched on its burlap face. Aww. Would you like to throw a pebble at the window? We'll ring the bell first. No, we won't. Pebble to window. Gate opens. The rabbits are in. The pebble hits the window with a clack. After several moments, the door creaks open and an old woman with a tangle of gray hair and greenish skin steps out. Her eyebrows and ears taper to sharp points. This is the... okay. Also, don't we have a pet rock somewhere? Where's our pet rock? I think one of the rabbits is supposed to be a rock. Who's causing all this mischief? She scans the porch with a baleful eye, and a guy locks her eye. Her gaze locks on the pebble. Ah, we have immunity to gaze attacks. Throwing rocks now. What? You think the bell hanging there is just for show? End dialogue. In combat? Let's have a word. Hello. So what in damnation are you doing here? She squints at you with disapproval. Imagine asking, how could I help you, after we've knocked on her door. Who are you? I'm a harmless old woman hoping for some peace and quiet. The old beldame, they call me, and that's fine. I've been called worse in my life. What are you asking? What fool's errand brings you here? Know the herb that you found at the swamp. There seems to be an unusual herb. Can you tell me what it is? Takes the herb between her bony fingers, sniffs it, and gives you an approving eye. You got a good eye. The herb is useful, but not by itself. Look here. Shows you 3 different herbs. This one's mudleaf, this is gloomberry, and that's dizzy head. One guess what it does. Find 3 bundles of each, bring them to me. We already do that? Not. Tell her about the coins. I learned what happened in the village, slayed the monster, and freed a cursed soul. She listens to your tale, nodding her head, so that's how it all happened. A scary thing it is, this curse and all. It seems just a tall tale, but here we are, the village is gone, so who's to blame, you think? Dorsa, he was the one cursed by Wilbur. Nida, if she hadn't cast Dorsey aside. Wilbur, he's been stalling with the decision for so long, in the end everyone started hating him. Alatropsia, she put a spell on Nida and has stolen her from Dorsey. What do you think? Eh? She slowly smiles and shakes her head. Now, more than ever, she reminds you of Fae of the Forest. It's not up to me, judging folk. Gods can judge. It's easy for them, but they know everything. The young folks can judge as well. It's even easier for them, for they know nothing, and I just keep it all in my memory. I've got a question for you. Look at him. He's got a question. What makes you think I have any answers for one such as you, scrabbling at my door like a beggar? Have you done anything good for me recently? There's nothing for me, and you're nothing to me. How can I help you then? Now it seems more reasonable. Well, now you're talking. Much better than poking around when you don't belong, nattering on like an old fool. Look here. She pulls back a black, oddly wrinkled mushroom from a bag on her belt. Someone's ear? There's an odd smell about it. It makes your eyes tear up. This is a black rattlecap. The spore pod's inside. The best thing for the lungs and the skin. Me, I use them for tea. They're rare though, but they grow thickest at the mud bowl east of here. Get me at least 10 and then we can talk. Okay. I've just killed like 5 like encounters worth of incredibly strong magical beasts and you want me to go pick mushrooms? Reminds if we pick some things out of her garden.
Let us be careful.
No, what's in her chest is for us. Alright. Learned about fish on a stick. Copy recipe.
I'll go ahead.
It's weird, they've added all this combat to this cooking simulator. Really unnecessary. Yeah, we can't go in there, so presumably we actually have to do what she wants us to do if we want to interact with the witch anymore. I'm kind of curious. Oh, we should go talk to what's-his-face, too.
The path is
No
clear.
fear!
The guy with the coin, the ghoul. Yeah, Frozen Squall, I failed all the checks already on those, I think. Unfortunate that I didn't know about that beforehand, but... Body in lower corner? Alright, go for there in a minute. Alright, talk to the ghoul. Alright, ghoul. We've destroyed the coins to give final rest to the ghost of an old man. Oh, never rest? Oh, I didn't realize we were choosing between them. Yeah. Assume that we destroyed the coins that were causing the curse, they would all disappear? One gives a shit about this guy though, right? No, no one gives a shit about this guy.
Smear them.
Also, how are you never... I mean, you're clearly gonna rest when I bludgeon you to
Aim
death.
carefully.
I mean, greatest fight, like... Did he not... I mean, I guess that's one way. We put him to rest one way or the other, right? Either he could live forever or could not. Where's this body? I think we may have already looted bodies down here. You talking this one? I guess we could go see if there's something has changed about that body. Since we've now dispelled the curse.
Tread lightly.
Mobility.
Let us bide our
Mobility
time.
was... I'm never gonna remember. I like our team right now though, so we might eventually one day learn these things. Baracus.
Keep your wits about you.
I shall not fail.
Click it. Oh, it's there.
Done.
All right, what was the weeping about? The bushes were weeping, but we don't know why. We've already talked to the. We've already looked at the body. Doesn't do anything.
The path is clear.
Yeah, it may auto choose my stat, but I buff with the cleric, and the
I'm
cleric
up
has
for an
2 single target
adventure.
buffs that increase my roll by 3. So I kind of need to know ahead of time who I'm buffing. Is the problem? Yes, I already. Well, I came here first, then got rid of the coins.
Everyone counts on me.
Oh, it's Baracus anyways, wasn't it?
Never stop learning.
We should prepare.
Bitch, she just stays there as a decomposing body that never decomposes for the rest of time, and that's the resolution to this quest. How do I get there? I mean, touch it again, Infestor Gadget? Because I touched it again. Do I really have to go back there a third time?
I'm not touching that.
Oh, come on. Like, this is post-quest. There's more things that show up. Awkward.
There's something something here.
I sense something.
I'll go ahead.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Gloves. Trapped where? Oh, the costume. We have that range. What do the gloves do? Gloves of Dueling. This grants their wearer +4 CMD against disarm attempts. If the wearer has a weapon training ability and is wielding a weapon, it gives a bonus to the bonus is increased by 2. Weapon training ability. What's weapon training, chat? Fighter level 5. You have it? Weapon focus, exotic weapon proficiency, weapon specialization, weapon proficiency, two-handed weapon fighting. We have many things. Not that thing. Now I have to scout the entire map again because this fucking witch has decided that things will show up. It's insanely annoying.
The path is clear.
Is it just over that way, or is it just until I get 5 of them? Like, how does it work? We have 3 dizzy heads right now. We need 5 of them. And we probably can't, too. The other thing we picked was a what? It was, we have an old wedding ring here, too. Surely there's more to be had here. What does a mudcap look like? I assumed it would have been a quest item. That thing? No. Alright,
Tread lightly.
I don't really want to run around here for ages, chat, so... Mud, bloom, and weeds. Sure.
I'll split you in half.
Caps are on this map.
Let's head out.
They are. Oh, I can talk to the dryads again? Okay. Try that.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, that's the first time we've had that mechanic. That's a pretty irritating mechanic. Things show up from hidden perception rolls, but only after you've talked to an NPC. I strongly recommend that to many people for a mechanic. Or the NPC needs to like aggressively give you that quest then.
Let us be careful.
Because we don't want to like learn that last. I was leaving the witch because I was like, oh, the witch is going to be this crazy encounter. Apparently witches aren't super great for being alive. Alright, what do you guys want? What are you guys doing here? Hello. A village married a dryad. None of these do anything for us. So I don't know what this ring does. We've already talked through these people. There's a tree up here we haven't seen yet. Ah, this might be something. Hold on. A strong, healthy tree. Towers over the sickly swamp undergrowth.
Tread lightly.
Okay. It was for a different option with the coins. Yeah, I said the slug area had something for more plants. But we're short two of the primary plants she wants.
The path is clear.
She wants us to go to a different map to collect them too.
I'll go ahead.
1 year in game. Sounds like such a long time. Today we rested for 8 hours.
Let's head out.
A small number of 8-hour rests needed to continue. Nothing spawned here that I see. Alright, it's time to go. Alright. Alright, that might actually be where we call it for today. Fairly successful. Alright, this map was like redeeming. We really needed this after the last day of playing. Because this map was great. There were a ton of really fun fights in this. A lot of different mechanics. All around really good. Part of me would really like to return to camp or return to the capital and get this death door debuff. We're not walking on pins and needles. Maybe clear our inventory, then maybe come back here. Could do that. Dwarven Ruins first. I hear that's quite an elaborate idea though. Quite an elaborate location. This is a long ass fucking walk for just turning though. Is there not a path right here? Yeah, we'll take this one. Someone is on the road. Mandatory encounter too. Can't try to avoid it.
Combat is adjourned.
Uh-oh. Bandits! We're unbuffed. Diablos can die. If they just shoot him before he acts to. Flat-footed AC right now. Okay. What levels? Oh, they're level. How many summoners? I don't know. Alright, our buffs are all down. Including mage armor. God, I could spend the rest of my life buffing here. I'm gonna try not to die on this character. Oh, Thaddeus. Needs to fucking stop. Do I have any spells available for Thaddeus? Protect him. Do we have reset spells up? I'm not sure. Is there any way I can respec his name without respecting the whole character? Because I'd like to change his name to Thaddeus as long as he wears this hat.
Let's hear you cry.
Out of my way!
Step back. Not die. Swing.
Strike!
Alright, we need to heal Thaddeus. Alright, Diablos could continue buffing. I mean, it's most of what we want to do with our lives right now. Okay, plus 8 AC is probably enough. We can actually go in and do something now. Alright, we could snowball some grubs. Nice snowball. I don't really want to shoot this one. This one has 25 AC. The other ones do not. And that's 22.
Die!
I want to try this. Let's try this. That was his turn to gather power, did not attack. Now we know. Now, for now anyways. I understand that it might change later.
Don't hold back!
Great. Getting wrecked by Stinking Cloud. Enemies really need to move out of clouds and they don't. Makes the cloud spells so much stronger.
Attack! My skills exceed yours.
Does a switch action move? It says full action for gather. I just wondered if I was wondering if the full action included the attack or not. Wait, what? You guys think it's because we swapped between one weapon attack into the other weapon, his one blast attempt into another blast attempt? I don't think so.
Out of my way!
Hey, Jerry, I'm not home for much longer. Sorry, bud. Oh, I see. So I would have to have this on for a turn. Alright, so test still inconclusive. I don't want to fight this fight anymore. Go away, bandits.
Run them through!
Alright, no ambushes if you can't do anything, okay? This just seems like, why can't you attack that? What happened to Thaddeus? He got enlarged and then he lost his weapon? Oh, he's standing in the poison?
This spell eludes me.
Let's hear you cry!
The path is clear.
If I leave, I get a prompt on all of them, right? This one was mandatory. I wonder if it's because it's a real map. Doesn't look like a real map. It looks like standard and oh, it's a fucking real map. Rip. Alright, so we gotta scout it. Why the bandits would attack me here?
Tread lightly. Let us be careful.
Earthblade. Can we work on that? I'd like to work on figuring out the kineticist some more tomorrow, Joas, but I'm not really mentally ready to start that this instant. If you're around then, that would be a great time. But I still clearly don't understand that class for shit. I'm particularly annoyed that I don't understand why every time he goes to 3 burn, he removes the burn abilities off of his bar, or every time between them. So I guess we just collect all we're traveling. So I never have the full bonus of his overloaded burn, which seems like a really powerful bonus. It's +4 stats. Pretty fucking annoying. Sure, no, I get why mechanically it might, you didn't do any testing of your own game, why there might be, we gotta remember to go back that way. Why that might be the case, but that doesn't make it good, that just makes it bad, right? Like, what do they do? Never play a kineticist after they built the class?
Adventures can wait.
Right? Like, they thought to themselves, you know what every player wants to do? After every rest, they want to open up an inventory, drag 3 more buff bars back instead of just leaving one on autocast. You know, like, fuck me. Seriously? As I said, the kineticist is the one we're most likely to respec. Especially if it's, even for something like that, right? That eventually, if like a lot of those abilities are important, that eventually becomes unplayable, right? If there's like 10 things that pop up, it seems. We'll see. I want to like the kineticist. It's interesting. It's different. I like the DR, although I haven't noticed it be very good. I like the idea of DR tanking. I like playing a dwarf. Dwarf abilities seem crazy good to me. So having a class that actually takes advantage of that seems nice. No zone of control definitely is a weakness for that for sure. Clear out this shit. What else can I clear besides this stuff, chat? This is all garbage. Almost all of these weapons probably. Oh. Alright. Demolisher don't need. Axe +1 don't. I guess it depends what we might build. Heavy crossbow +1. Am I mage proficient with this? Why is that worth so much? Demolisher. 1 adamantine construct bane heavy pick. Literally, those words don't mean anything to me. An adamantine weapon, so it goes through DR or something? It does 2 to 7 plus 1 to 5. Oh no, it does straight up 1 to 5. Yeah, not really interested in that. Okay. Alright, the thing I wanted to check here was in. I go to inventory here. And select you. Yes, we can upgrade from crossbow to heavy crossbow. Yeah, Bane seems like a great ability, don't get me wrong. It's just I have no use for a one-handed melee weapon like that, I don't think. Now I might fuck myself. Do I buy it back for what I paid for it? Like if I want to buy, I mean, I'm selling it to this person specifically for the reason that I can find it again if I want it. Where is it? I guess it's alphabetical. I mean, I can always, I guess, cheat the money in if I feel like I have to do that. 18K, yeah, so I would cheat in 18K if I wanted it back. I'm just gonna, this is what I've been selling here, so I can just store this. I don't want to carry these around without any reason to. We picked up some cool things if we ever did any of this. The dueling sword might actually be a real thing too, right? This is a +2 swordsman's passion, a named dueling sword +2. Enhancement agile finesse wielding. Isn't this mean it does dex damage now? Because it's finesse wielding and agile. If I have finesse wielding, I can use this, and agile means it does dex damage without any traits. It was kind of cool too. If I had any reason to use a melee great axe. Pretty cool. So what was going on with the... I'm just selling all this shit here. I guess because this character, this inventory is never going to go away, right? So we can always come back and buy it, or if we want. Any of these... This broke 10. This is 11 with meat. We had 11 with meat already, right? 10 max. I don't want to put them in my own stash, right? The problem with putting them in my own stash is that I'm not using it, right? Stuff in my stashes isn't doing anything. The only reason why I would want to hold these, since these don't help me and they're not useful to my characters, is if I respec. And holding like every single weapon in the game because of respec, when I can just cheat money in if I want to rebuy it, so I don't lose that value and then get it back then, it seems fine. This NPC is not going to re-roll these items. I think it stays here. Is that correct? So stuff I'm still using, sure, like these. Stack. Roll of hold person times 2. Ox one's a weaker cast roll. I don't think for certain I'm able to get it back. Well, let's hope we're not respecking much. The problem is that dwarf kineticist. I'm not entirely sold on this class yet. Earth kineticist. Do I need this ring anymore, chat? Or is this ring dunzo? I'm pretty happy with this current respec. More alcohols, letters. Fit. I want an extra leopard. The one leopard is annoying enough. It's already too strong. Last thing I want is like, I mean, I sure we could go full. We could do a full summoner playthrough. Every class has a pet and 5 fucking summons. Do I need the book? I don't know. Is it 1,000 revolutions? Is the book I need? Assume that sooner or later I get to actually clean my inventory. All right. I think this is where we're calling it for tonight. All right. So we want to go wizard, dwarves tomorrow. All right, chat. I am out for the day. Thanks for being here. This was a really good. This was redemption arc for this game today. I felt like that map was really fun. And if we can get more maps that are like that, then I'm much more interested in continuing to play it. Anyways, I'm out of here for today. Thanks for being here. If you're interested in more Filthy Robot material, I did record PKA last night with Taylor, Kyle, and Woody. It'll be out Saturday, unless you are a Patreon of them, in which case I think it's already out. And I thought it was a pretty good episode. I'm kind of curious. I think there'll probably be some feedback waiting on their forum, so I'll probably go check that in a little bit. But I think it went well. Anyways, I'm out for the day. See you guys tomorrow. Love. Hey guys.